starting a video with half a cup of coffee. This is a dangerous decision. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of Doctor Who, so since I've been watching the show more, I've been thinking a lot about the concept of time travel. Obviously this is not at all a new concept. It's been around longer than Doctor Who and in multiple different genres and forms, and it's just really a confusing concept, so generally I didn't really consider it that much. It's in Harry Potter, and that's about as far as I got for the longest time. So as I'm watching Doctor Who and other shows like this, I can't help but wonder, what would I do if I had a time machine? Not gonna lie, I think it would be absolutely fantastic, especially if it came with a doctor. But at the same time, it would be so overwhelming because I think I have such a long list of what I want to do, but I've narrowed it down to 4 things that probably I would want to do more than anything else. The first thing that I would want to do is go back and meet public figures and people from history that I really either like or I'm just curious about and see what they were like in real life. Gotta say, number 1 on my list is probably gonna be Shakespeare. I've heard a lot of different ideas of what he was like in real life, and I'm not sure if it would be disappointing to meet him, but I'd want to do it. Come on. I mean, if you had the opportunity, would you really pass it up? I also think Jane Austen would be really cool to meet in real life. I think we'd hit it off, you know? I think we'd be good friends. I would also love to meet Oscar Wilde. He was always supposed to be the life of the party and really as witty in real life as he is in his works, and wow, that would be incredible. I'd probably feel like an idiot, but it would be so worth it. These are all writers, aren't they? I'd also like to meet people like Mozart and Einstein and past presidents, Benjamin Franklin, just lots of people. The list could go on. Another thing that I think I would love to do if I had a time machine is go back and relive moments from my past. I know this sounds like a really, really bad idea and the doctor would so not approve, but I would love to just go back and experience things from a third-person perspective, like not even get involved, just watch it happen. Countless concerts, orchestra concerts, and musicals, and whatever else that I was involved in. I did so much stuff on stage. What about sitting out in the audience and watching that? How cool would that be? Or watching myself graduate, you know, any moments like these when I have a very first person perspective, you know, when you're performing or you're walking across the stage trying not to trip, you always get a very different idea of how everything worked, and just to sit back and just chill and watch it happen, I could convince the doctor. We could work something out. Now, if I had the power to go back and change things and alter the past, there are a few little things that I'd probably want to do. I know, nothing big, you can't change anything big, it messes up the timeline, I know all this stuff. But if I could just mess with some small things, just little things, like talking to that one lonely person in class, or not talking to that other person, or editing my early videos a little differently. I mean, I would totally do that. And finally, the last thing that I think I'd want to do with a time machine is just go back to a different time period and place and culture, and just experience a day in the life. I'd want to try 1900s America, or Elizabethan England, or Roman times, or the Middle Ages. I blame medieval fantasy for making me love that era, but I still think, even in reality, it would be really cool just to live one day like that. So what about you guys? What would you do if you had a time machine? Leave your responses in the comment section below, and also video responses. I would love to see some of those. Also, just a quick bit of self-advertisement. I recently started a page with Subblime. In case you don't know what that is, I posted a short blog on my Tumblr kind of explaining it. That link is in the description along with the link to my Subblime page. Basically, short version, I make lists about nerdy things, and you can like them or follow links to find out where I got them. So if you like lists and or general nerdiness, then you definitely should check out Subblime. Okay, I'm done. Now I think I'm gonna clean my room. You guys have no idea the mess that is around here right now. I cleared it out so you wouldn't have to see it. It's horrible.